Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. This is the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today on the hill, Branden Pfaddt, and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And with that, we're underway here in the desert.
First pitch by the Bronx.
Ball, that's outside.
There's a strike. That one lifted to left. Carroll settles under this one. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, they're benefiting in a big way from this guy's clutch at bats right now. Seems like there's no situation that's too big for him. Expect him to deliver if he gets a chance in this one. This guy's leading the National League in RBI.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a ball low.
Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one.
Hee-haw!
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, center fielder Kyle Stowers.
Two down, bases empty. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit.
Wood!
And the 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. End of a half inning of play. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill for the Reds, Hunter Green. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That's in for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 0-2 now. To the right side. Lowe takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Pavin Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Got it. 2 away now.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball.
To center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez.
Hee-haw!
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Right fielder, Will Benson.
Foul ball. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And here is Spencer Steer, right side. 2 down.
Batting seventh, second baseman Christopher Morel.
Hard work.
No score here in the second. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man at second. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one in triple digits. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And he can't make the play. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. Nathaniel Lowe, top 5 in batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pitchers are starting to shift the outfield into the parking lot. It's all about angles against this guy.
And it doesn't seem to matter. He'll still find grass and end up standing on second, smiling.
0-1. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Nope, that's low.
Really
That's
close
ball.
pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Grisham settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop, Elly
De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Rolled slowly to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
There's a strike.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. That one to first. To second.
No,
Pulls him off
he's
the
in
bat.
there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
O'Hearn in the box, lays off for ball 1. The D-backs looking to strike first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. 1-0.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
O'Hearn over at first with one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
In the air to left center. Stowers gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. The Reds down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Rings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a strike in there.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. That one in triple digits. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's out to center field. Stowers takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Hard liner. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter Adrian.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Adrian Del Castillo. 0 for 1 so far. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Back to work. That's inside. And that is ball 1. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. In the air to left center. Carroll under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Flied to right his first time. Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so He's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
In the air, out towards left center. Out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Christopher Morel.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham has a beat on it. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Check swing, called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. Center field. Stowers should have this one. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman Ketel Marte.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a pop-up. that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now, here is Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Elly looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The Reds with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
He's in tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Yeah!
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Bounce to third. Stewart gets it to first. Now 2 out. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Line drive. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. This one in the air, center field. Stowers under it, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Reds nothing. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Liner caught at second. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
That's a ball.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next to hit, Will Benson. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Flares it into the outfield. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now
Pierce Johnson will take over.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
That hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Just
That's
off
inside.
the
That's a ball.
inside edge. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Perdomo aboard here at first with nobody out. And another fastball almost gets him.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the order, and now Ryan O'Hearn. And look out.
That hit him.
That one
Batter,
gets
take
him.
your base.
The second man he's plunked in this one. His teammates are not happy. They're barking from the third base dugout after seeing that pitch, and now both teams are being warned.
Well, they're just sticking up for their teammate right here and didn't like the way that one looked, but with the warning to both sides, every pitcher in this game is going to have to be careful working inside the rest of the way.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pierce Johnson will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Pitching change here, Brock Burke.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Fouls away the first offering.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time. And you need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can...
Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Back to right. Benson going back on this one. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score in the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeehaw!
And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Benson on his way over, and that is that. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds nothing. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Safran.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Chases that one upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that pop hand to work on time.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next is Cincinnati. Second baseman, Christopher Morel.
And that is out of play. Safran, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Paul Sewald appears to be getting loose. Doval also getting ready. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Now he breaks his bat. O'Hearn throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
2 down, bases empty. And now Nathaniel Lowe.
Time.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Elly De La Cruz looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
That's down. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's to third, and that one handled. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Reds go down quietly, still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Connor Phillips.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 3. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. That's probably the last pitch he's going to throw. Here comes the umpire, and he's out of here.
Yeah, Boog, I think we saw it the same way he did, and you've got to send a guy packing after that.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slide. Runner on the move. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Perdomo has to step out of the way for ball 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th
You hit him.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Nolan Arenado.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Branden.
Oh, right to the backstop. Oh, and he brushes him back upstairs again. That's probably the last pitch he's going to throw. Here comes the umpire.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying on the warning track and hauls it in.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith.
You need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Perdomo at second with 2 down. That one way inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Leading off for Cincinnati, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
That one at triple digits. And that's in for a strike. 0-2. Doval, a former All-Star, He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, right field. Smith in position. Takes it in for the out.
Next for Cincinnati, shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Reds down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Sal Stewart. And that's
Nope,
off
that's in.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Oh, yeah. Ball, that's in.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.